17. The roller coaster game here in the UK is shocking in comparison. How did I find out that I wanted to be a creative? Right, so how you guys doing? It is a couple of days later after I've just posted a poll on my Instagram. If you don't follow my Instagram, it is Tom_Hislop_, which I highly recommend you guys follow to keep up to date with everything that I'm uploading, promoting and videoing. Okay, so first question, what tips do you have from experience for photographers? So with photography, I think the first thing I can say is it's just about getting hours on the camera, because if you're not doing that, it's you know. You can sit down and watch as many videos as you want, but honestly, unless you're getting that hands-on experience with a camera, you just don't develop the same skill. And it's about that connection with, more about getting used to the gear and how it works and what shutter speed and aperture and ISO will do. And once you've learnt these, then you can start to become really creative with your shots, and it really will expand and improve your quality and quantity of the photos you can produce. It's also about being able to turn up at an event and go, right, it's cloudy today and there's this thing I'm shooting, say it's a car, so I know exactly what aperture I need, what my shutter speed is, I know my lens is going to work, I know my camera is going to perform, and it's all about getting that, being able to turn up on the day and just go, yeah, and not be able to be like going to a client just saying, oh yeah, no, can you just give me a sec, because it's a bit bright this photo, so like this first location we just have to scrap that, because, so all I can say is just get time on the camera and you'll develop it, and it's also the most fun and best way to learn. My internet's just gone down, so you can have a freeze frame of myself from the last vlog, and if you haven't seen that last vlog, I highly recommend you go and watch that right now, because it was actually kind of cool. I basically just drove around my car for half a day, and you can come with me. I nearly fell off my skateboard twice, which I also recommend going to watch. So yeah, go check that one out, and then watch this one, then go check that out, and then we'll watch the rest of them. Honestly, I'm quite proud of half of the video. Favourite shot you've ever taken? I've got a top 3. I mean, my favourite one is actually, my favourite shot I've ever taken is on my wallpaper on my computer in the background, which I'll flip the camera around and show you. Yeah, so as you can see across both monitors, that's the favourite photo I've ever taken. It's not that impressive, but considering I shot that photo on this, just goes to show that no matter what camera you've got, it's always about the way you line up your shot and how you take it. Right, I'm gonna have to read this one word for word because I don't quite know if the guy was, sober when he put it. But you reckon you got any galley in the bag? No. What's my biggest regret? I don't really do regrets, to be honest with you, because a regret's normally around a mistake, and if it wasn't for the mistake you made, you wouldn't be sat here doing what you're doing now. So I don't know if I have one, and if I did, I don't know if I'd want to say it on recorded footage for YouTube where anyone can see it. Are you a vegetarian? No, definitely not. I absolutely love steak, and if a cow has to die for me to eat it, I'm okay with that. Which music artist do I love to listen to? I listen to a lot of everything really. I listen to Scouting 2 Girls, Scouting 4 Girls. Completely drawn a complete mind blank on music. Scouting 4 Girls, Post Malone, NF. I used to listen to a lot of Whit Lowry when I was younger. That was a bit of a questionable time. Elton John, Queen, Frank Sinatra, literally across the board. I mean, country music, that's a bit of a, unless Bo Burnham's involved, it's a bit of a, for country music for me. So yeah, so pretty much anything, to be honest. I don't really say I have a favourite music artist. Can you do a camera gear showing? Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, it'd be awesome. We can make a full video out of that, to be fair. So if we get, let's do 10 likes on this video, and we will make, in the future at some point, a full gear list. Right, okay, so what type of photography or videography do you want to specialise in? 2 types of things I love. Engines, music, and the one thing between it all is people. So literally, I mean, I specialise in people, but that's too vague for the answer. I'd either like to do music festivals or some sort of motorsport photography, because either of those are awesome. I feel like I look like a floating head because I'm on black on black. I'm like, oh, smart, shit, great. Would I like to be famous? No. How many pairs of shoes do I have? I don't know. I quite like my shoes, I'm going to be honest. I don't have too many, but I think I show footage of it normally. I've basically everything that's on that rack that you can see, that's all I own shoe-wise. Plus a couple of pairs. Do you like roller coasters? Yeah, actually, I mean, I do, yeah, they're sick. The problem is I don't live near any good ones. Like, the best we've got here in the UK is Drake Manor, or Alton Towers, and, well, after you've done Universal Florida, or anything in the US, honestly, you just... The roller coaster game here in the UK is shocking in comparison. How old am I? 17. Yep. I don't know what you want to do with that information, but yeah, I'm 17. 21st of September is my birthday. Where do you live? I live in the West Midlands, which is, if you're trying to find it and you're not here and you don't know your way around the UK, search Birmingham, and then I'm within like 25 miles of Birmingham. What's my most expensive piece of camera gear? I don't know if I want to answer that question because it's not... Okay, so final question. So just before we head into our final question of today's video, if you guys can go and hit the big red button at the bottom and subscribe, that'd be awesome. Give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Also, feel free to go check out any of my other content on my channel and go follow my Instagram. And if you do all of that and you tell me about it on my Instagram, I'll give you a shout out on the Instagram by like 5 minutes of you doing it, because I'm always on my phone. Anyway, final question of today is, how did I find out that I wanted to be a creative? Yeah, so I wouldn't say you discover that you want to be a creative, more as it just kind of happens. It's just a natural progression. I've been taking photos since I was tiny, and I just feel this was the way that it naturally progressed, and yeah, I'm really glad it did, because I absolutely adored doing this. Filming, shooting photos, taking videos, editing it, meeting people, seeing some awesome things, being able to, you know, it's that also of like, you know, you give someone the photo and then they're just seeing the smile on their face. It's just awesome because of that, of you're like, they now have this thing forever that they can look on and just be like, yeah, that was a really cool day. And I can also be like, yeah, that was a really cool day. And then you've got this mutual just joy of all of it. It's just, yeah, no, I think it just naturally happened for me. But yeah, but anyway, so if you guys have enjoyed it, as I said before, like, subscribe, follow me for more, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later. Why did I move my arm in that way? If you got this far in the video, hit that like button, because now I get to see how many people actually watch the whole way through, and how many people put up for me even though the things are on the screen. Or click one of these. You could choose that one, or that one. I don't know. Click one of them. And then when you watch that one, watch this one, or watch this one, and watch that one. Anyway, see you in a bit. Cheers.